Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. A very good day to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a match day for Nigeria. The World Cup qualifiers is still on. Nigeria is not going to give up. We're not going to give up until the final whistle. Oh yes, anything can still happen in the football world. So Nigeria, keep your hope alive until after tonight's game. And in fact, if Nigeria can get a good result, with good number of goals, then they can head into the next game. That's the last game, which will come up, I think, on Sunday or Monday. I'm not too sure. Also with good number of goals. Yes, Nigeria should be scoring not less than 8-9 goals in these two games for them to stand any chance of being in the top 5. Second best placed teams. For Nigeria to stand any chance of being in the second best placed teams, which is going to be 4 teams only. Yes, 4 second best placed teams. Nigeria will have to score loads of goals, and it is possible. Looking at the team they are going to be facing tonight, Lesotho, Nigeria versus Lesotho tonight. And guys, I'll dedicate this video for the World Cup. So I'll be speaking much more on the World Cup qualifier, not just on the African continent, but I also delve into the other part of the world. How many teams have qualified so far for the World Cup 2026? I'll go into that briefly. So pardon me if I'm not going to be talking much about Chelsea right here, because we are on international break and every country wants to be at the World Cup. So this video partly dedicated to that cause. Quickly, Ghana, we understand. Well, before I go into how many teams have qualified so far around the world, the national team is part of me and I really take it to heart. Obviously, I am at a stage where I needed to step up and take more responsibilities. And I was aware of that. These are the words of Ghana's captain, Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew, as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is on your screen. In this World Cup qualifiers, the whole world, from Africa to Asia to Europe, he seems to be the most highest goal scorer. He is the most highest goal scorer. And when I say goal scorer, let me put it this way. 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers top performance worldwide, Jordan Ayew. He is ahead of Lionel Messi for Argentina and Erling Haaland. Ladies and gentlemen, there the statistics are for you. Jordan Ayew scored 7 goals, gave 7 assists, leading to the World Cup qualifier. For Ghana to qualify now, so we are talking. Jordan Ayew alone single-handedly scored 7 goals for Ghana in these qualifiers and gave 7 assists. His total goal involvement, 14. As you can see right there on the screen. Lionel Messi of Argentina scored 8 goals, but gave only 3 assists. And his total goal involvement is 11. Erling Haaland scored 9 goals, gave 2 assists. Total goal involvement is 11. So it's clear there. Jordan Ayew of Ghana made more goal involvement throughout this World Cup 2026 qualifiers than any other player on the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, at least he is the GOAT at this moment. The player that most Ghanaians do not rate, and because of his family. From his brother, the father was the captain of Ghana Black Star, Abedi Pele, 3-time African best player, to his senior brother Jordan Ayew, who we forced him to retire from the national team. Ghanaians forced him. Yes, the coach forced him to retire from the national team. He said he has not retired, he's still actively playing football. Then Jordan, 34 years old, he is now the GOAT of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier on, Nigerians game is tonight. I'll keep wake That game here will be around, it's after midnight here in Asia. After midnight, I'll still be, what time is it? Yeah, 17 o'clock. That is 5 o'clock in Nigeria. 5 o'clock in Nigeria, which is 1 a.m. here in Asia. 1 a.m. That'll be 1 a.m. right here. Ladies and gentlemen, so now let's get to my main discussion. How many teams have qualified thus far for the World Cup 2026? US of A, Canada, Mexico 2026. How many teams have qualified? Well, it will interest you to note that with about 2 games each for most countries, most continents like Africa, now after tonight will be a game more for each country to play. 20 teams have qualified for the World Cup thus far. 20 teams. And remember, the World Cup coming up in US of A, Canada, Mexico is not going to be usual. This is going to be 48 teams representing. 48 teams in all. Now, 20 teams have already qualified. Ghana is the latest team to have qualified, though with 1 game to go. Many have said we should wait for that last game to be played. But no matter how you want to do the calculation, Ghana is through, because the other opponent, they must score how many goals? Let me confirm that for you. Yeah, Ghana have most likely qualified for the World Cup. Why? Even if they lose, even if Ghana loses their game on Saturday night, even if Ghana loses the game, their next game against Comoros, right? Madagascar, who is second on the league on the table, will have to beat Mali 8-0. Yes, the next second on the league table, on the table with Ghana, Madagascar will have to beat Mali 8 goals in order to overtake Ghana. So, who will envisage that, Madagascar going to beat Mali 8 goals for Ghana not to? No, it's not going to happen. So it's like the world knows Ghana is already there. Whether Ghana lose that, even if we lose that game, Madagascar cannot beat Mali 8 goals. So Ghana are already through. Now, these are the 20 teams that have qualified so far on your screen. Canada, Mexico, US of A. These 3 teams are the host nations. Now we have Japan already qualified, New Zealand already qualified, Iran already qualified, Argentina, Uzbekistan, South Korea, Jordan. Even Jordan is in the World Cup. My goodness. Australia, Brazil, Ecuador, Uruguay, Colombia, Paraguay, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, and the latest addition is Ghana. Meaning 4 African nations are already through to the World Cup 2026. 4 African nations. Tunisia are through, Egypt are through, Morocco are through, and now the latest addition is Ghana. 28 teams more to qualify. 28 teams more, or 28 countries more are to qualify between now and next Tuesday night. Next Tuesday night. Yes, between now and next Tuesday night. Let's just say today is Thursday, right? All right. Today's week, we should get all the 48 teams cleared for the World Cup 2026. And I'm taking it easy. Iran going to the World Cup. Uzbekistan. Yes. Jordan. Take note of these teams. Jordan. Very interesting. Very interesting that Jordan is there. Uzbekistan is there. Iran is there. New Zealand. Yeah, New Zealand, yeah, there used to be. There is some once in a while. But Iran, Uzbekistan, and Jordan. Well, I pray and hope that Ghana falls, maybe 2 of these teams falls into Ghana's group. Maybe if Ghana can have Jordan and Iran, or Uzbekistan and Jordan. Two of these teams fall in Ghana's group, when the draw is being made. I saw on social media somebody says that they should give Portugal, Spain, and Argentina. Person says Portugal, Spain, and Argentina in Ghana's group. And I said, wow, if we are able to surmount Portugal, Spain, and Argentina, that means we are lifting a trophy. We are bringing a trophy to Africa for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. I will not be taking much of your time. Now quickly, let me end with Chelsea and I'll be out of this place. Let me end with Chelsea. What news do I have with Chelsea? Quickly. One on Cole Palmer. Yes, one on Cole Palmer, then I'll be out of this place. As you can see, the nations that have qualified with their national team flags right there on your screen. Now, breaking. It will be weeks. According to the report we are receiving, confirmed, weeks. And I'm wondering, this thing came up since yesterday, it will be weeks. Cole Palmer, not days, not months. And so we are looking at November as the likeliest return for Cole Palmer. The diagnosis is that Palmer has a strain groin, but it's not severe enough to require surgery. Strain groin, but not enough to have a surgery. Weeks, not days, and not months. Already, the guy he's already out for almost a month now. So if we are looking at him returning in November, that is still another month. Let's just say, call a spade a spade. Cole Palmer will be out for the next 1 month. As simple as that. Yeah. Palmer will be out for 1 month. Thank God, the team right now, Chelsea, is now doing without Cole Palmer. The next game is against Nottingham Forest. Next weekend, that is on the 18th. 18th. Yes. So I will expect the team to be in place, good team to be in place, minus Cole Palmer. Until Cole Palmer returns, and hopefully, end of November. That is what I'm expecting, end of November. By then, many of the other players are likely to return. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys all in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.